let's just get that started. Let me make sure I have the stream tied up. Yep, there it is. It's tied up. So yeah, I don't think we should debate or wait any longer. I think we should just get this party started.
Absolutely. I love the forest.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, love that, baby. Okay, welcome everyone to another episode of DATCLICKDOE, baby. It's all about DATCLICKDOE. Your boy, the Thedogofdevros, hiding out here with DCD Plant. Plant, what's going on, baby?
Not much, man. Just excited to get into it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So today we have a good little set of topics and some interesting things I find out when we were preparing for this show. So we're going to talk about proper gaming attire, and then we're going to talk about the right time of night, or is it day? What do you like to play? What time do you like to play? But Plant, start us off, man. How was your week? How's everything going?
It was all right. It was a rough week. Not as bad as last week though, so that was good. Finally getting over the sickness.
Yeah, man, you sound much clearer.
Oh yeah. Just trying to get back into the swing of things at work. About it.
Oh, cool. What have you been gaming on this week? What has been your gaming week like?
I think it's been mostly Rocket League with a little sprinkle of Apex, and started out the Division 2 today.
Is it the RCLS or RL? Oh, I forget what it is, but they're on today, right? They're the Rocket League Championship.
RLCS.
Yeah.
I forget who was playing today, but yeah, it's either a qualifier or quarterfinals or something. I forget.
Why don't you guys ever join one of those, man? That looks like you.
Oh,
I watch you guys play. Y'all are good, man. Let's be real.
We could go to like a dream hack or something and play in one of the.
Was there a competition at the last Dream Hack? Was there one there?
I don't know if
there was
for Rocket League or not, but they definitely had some comps.
No, it was QuakeCon where we went, where there was one, because you and John.
John was wanting to do a doubles, and he was laughing, saying he'd carry me through it.
Oh. No, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, nobody carries Plant through anything, right? You can put a little soil under him, you can water him a little bit, but nobody carries Plant. Let's call it
That's right.
what it is. Well, that's cool. Yeah, well, me much the same, man. It was kind of busy week. Had a lot of things to do at work, but I finally got a little chance to game.
I saw you got into some Star Wars, right?
I did. So first of all, let's talk about that. So I did not get to do Throwback Thursday, so I decided to do Throwback Thursday on Friday, which was last night. And the problem is I couldn't get this Windows 98 game, Star Wars Rebellion, to play on my Windows 10 device. Well, I'm looking for everywhere. I'm thinking about, firing up a VM and putting it on the VM under XP or whatever. And then I realized the game was on Steam for $5. How stupid. But you still had to download something so the game will play correctly or whatever. But I started playing that last night, man. And that's going to be my Throwback Thursday for the next couple of Thursdays.
That's awesome, dude.
It is like a sweet game. But I got back into Planet Base today. I started doing that, so that was a little fun. And I took my personal moniker and upgraded. Okay, you guys who've been out there and followed me, I have updated the Thedogofdevros logo. I don't know if you saw that on Instagram. I put that out there. On and because it was time. It was time. I liked my first one. The second one was all right, but kind of what we learned at TwitchCon. You kind of gotta reinvent the thing, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of threw that out there, and I want to do something different. And Plant, that's the biggest problem I have is I'm always doing something. I wonder sometimes. I'm waiting for you guys to tell me, Marlon, stop. Just stop.
I see it. I'm looking at
we're
it
done.
Right now.
Right? We're done. I need you to stop.
Right? I like it. I really like it.
Yeah. So, I'm just waiting for that to happen. And
I love the green eyes.
Right? Because I told the guy, I said, I want this stare. I don't want it to look fierce. I just want this glowing stare. Right?
That's awesome.
And he sent me about 3 different dog shots, and I put them up in our Google Drive, so they're up in there. But this one was the one that's probably the best. Ears perky, ready to go. Right?
Absolutely.
So that's and I won't lie, I couldn't find a good plant one. I couldn't find. I was trying all week long, but there's a surprise, and it's coming Monday. It'll be here. Okay. You're going to absolutely freak out. That's all I gotta say. You're gonna absolutely freak out.
I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
But that's all that's going on with us these days, guys. If you guys are joining us or watching this on repeat, don't forget to join us every Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We are always doing a podcast here, some interesting topics. We're still on that road to 200 followers, right? So call your mama, call your daddy, your auntie, uncle, your cousins, your brothers and sisters. Get that Twitch account on fire and come on over to DATCLICKDOE and go ahead and hit us up on that followers. We get them 200 followers. I'm telling you, I'm giving away that giant tactical rucksack.
Right. I believe we need 17 more.
17, guys. Come on. That's not much. That's a legal age right there, 17. But that's, yeah, I'm just saying. I didn't say legal for what, so don't you people with your nasty minds out there. Stop all that.
He already has a queen, people. He
right.
already has a queen. She appeared last week.
Right? And just stole the show. She just stole the show.
She did. I love it.
She's just having too much fun on our dime, I'm just saying. So good. So let's get into this topic. Let's talk about our first topic this evening, proper gaming attire. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but if you had a long day at work or you just had a long day at school or whatever the case may be, you want to come home and game, everybody has their go-to, right? Everybody. Problem is what is the best way to game and the best attire to do or to have while you're doing so? So I'm going to tell you what I found out, Plant. You're going to like this.
Okay.
So most people do stick to the t-shirt and jeans, right?
Okay.
But there are people who we already know prefer, I like to wear my favorite hoodie and a pair of shorts. But of all the people I've found, just about every female gamer that left a comment said that their gaming attire, there's one thing that they never, ever make a part of their gaming attire. You want to guess what that is?
I'm going to guess a bra.
A bra! They don't like bras. Gamer girls do not want to wear bras. There is a freedom associated with that I will never know because I'm a man, but I don't mind. I'm just saying, right?
I mean, the only equivalent I can even come anywhere close to that is boxers instead of briefs.
Right. Now that's right there. That is a straight up equivalent. You're exactly right, because gamers already wear loose fitting clothing, right?
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
I'm telling you right now, I got pajama pants on and a long sleeve shirt with the sleeves rolled up.
That's what I'm doing. I'm rocking that right now. Got my DCD shirt on and in long sleeves. I just want to roll it up, but it's big, it's comfy, and it's not
breathable.
Hot. It is breathable, right? Yeah. And that's what we want. But you always have to have that attire that is able to sustain multiple hits. And you may say, what are you talking about, multiple hits? Multiple hits from the mustard that falls off the sandwich, the jelly that comes off the bread, right?
Preach.
Right? The sugar that falls off the donut. I mean, it's got to be able to take that.
The Coke that comes out of the 2-liter. That's all I'm saying.
You need to do that. You need to. I want, okay, guys, you don't know this. If you ever watch Plant play, he's been playing it down a little bit. But normally, he drinks a little 20-ounce Coke, right? I say bring back the 2-liter Plant. People want to see that.
Well, I've been like my biggest thing right now is usually a Chick-fil-A cup.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I've seen the Chick-fil-A cup.
I go to Chick-fil-A and then I fill it up with drink throughout the stream so I can keep the ice.
Wow. Yeah. Right. That's perfect. So I got a little game I want to.
It's fun doing the 2-liter though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You got a little game what?
I got a little game to play with you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna
talking about.
Yeah, I mean, come on, really. I mean, So, uh, the game it's a clothing game, right? And it refers to gaming. You have to have on 5 pieces of clothing. Five pieces of clothing, right? Okay. You got to tell me which one the gamer wants to wear. All right.
Okay.
You follow me? Okay. Toboggan.
Like,
yes or no? Yes or no?
Wear that?
Yes or no?
So that's hard for me. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. All right. Toboggan. No.
D Money would be shooting me in the
right, because I want to tell you, he sure would be. He sure would be.
Toboggans,
let me get this
I'm
now.
gonna say no.
Okay. Toboggan. He says he goes with a no. Gloves.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Gloves. You say no.
I'm a little shocked at my answer on that one too, but I'm gonna say no.
T-shirt.
Yes.
Hoodie.
Yes.
T-shirt and hoodie.
Yes.
What? Okay. Okay.
Hoodie, no T-shirt. Yes to that one
too. Okay. Jeans.
See, I understand what you said earlier. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Jeans Commando.
Oh, hold on.
Right.
One, never tried it. Never tried it while gaming. Excuse me.
Right.
But man, I'm still gonna say no.
Okay. All right. Shorts, jogging shorts, basketball shorts, whatever you want to call them. Shorts.
Yep, shorts it is.
Okay. Socks.
Another hard one. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. And the last one, then I don't think anybody's really gonna care about this one. You know. What's the? Okay, I think we talked about it earlier. I don't want to skip it. Boxer briefs.
So. So I'm gonna say no on that one.
All right. Okay. And the final one, Commando.
Oh, Commando, absolutely, all the time.
Okay. All right. Good.
We're golden on that one.
So here we go. I'm gonna read this back to you guys. We're asking everyone, what would you wear in this? And this is Plant's answers, right? Toboggan, no. Gloves, no. T-shirt, yes. Hoodie, yes. T-shirt and hoodie, yes. Jeans, no. Jeans Commando, no. Shorts, yes. Socks, yes. Boxer briefs, no. Commando, yes. All right? You got that, everybody? Did y'all hear that? Okay, so Thedogofdevros is going to give it to you the flip way. Now, mind you, Plant is in his mid to late 20s.
I turned 25 in days.
Right. So the old man here, the OG at DCD, is a little older, so he's got a little different way to answer. So Toboggan, absolutely not, right? You see this here? Baseball cap. That's what I'm talking about. I like to play with my baseball cap. I love to play with my baseball cap and my hoodie because I have a bald head, and putting headsets on, it kind of gets to my skin. It kind of irritates my skin, right? I might have to, what do they call that, deflake or whatever, something like that. So Toboggan, no, but baseball cap, yes. Gloves, hell no. Okay, let's just call that what it is. I don't need nothing on my hands. All right? Maybe when my arthritis starts to flare up, I might need them compression gloves, you know? I might need some of those. T-shirt, yes. Hoodie, yes. T-shirt and hoodie, no. Absolutely not. I'm too hot. I generate too much heat. I can't take all that, right? Jeans, yes. Jeans Commando, absolutely. All right? Just no exception because the goose got to be loose. That's all I say. Shorts, absolutely. Socks, Now I got a toss up on socks.
It's an interesting one, right?
So here's when I can wear socks. When I'm playing a multiplayer game, I cannot wear socks. This is going to sound real stupid. Because it gets so heated in those multiplayer games and you got to shift so much, my feet get hot. So, multiplayer games, no. When I'm playing a one-player game, a storyline, Socks all day. I know that's a stupid answer, but that's what. Boxer briefs. You ready for this one? You ready for this one?
I'm ready.
Briefs. No boxers. Nope. No boxers. Nope. No. Absolutely not. No.
Dude, I wish I could get Jay on the mic. I play in just boxers.
So here's the deal. No boxers for me. You know why? I got one word for you. Quita. No. Can't. Nope. No. The harassment alone.
That's why you like jeans.
Right? That's why I like jeans, right? Because my wife loves to find a way to distract me when I'm playing games. No. You hear that, Quita? No. Absolutely not. Commando? Again? No. Absolutely not. No. But home by myself? Absolutely. But no, not for extended gaming periods. That's just a little bit too much. But I did find that a lot of people prefer the loose fitting clothing, and like I said, the ladies, just for them, no bra. And I think that's about every woman, no matter. Once they get home, forget that craziness, but gamer girls specifically, either sports bra or no bra. And t-shirt or hoodie or whatever. And I don't want to make that sound like some sexist thing or it's whatever. It's just it's what gamers, prefer in their attire, and these are just female gamers. That's what they prefer.
Yeah, and as a guy, I'm not mad about it.
I ain't mad about it. Not at all.
Good for them. You do you.
Right.
Right. If I want to play with nothing on underneath, I don't need anything on underneath. You don't want to play with nothing on underneath? You go right ahead.
You go right ahead. I watch 2 games.
Right?
I take a sip of water on that one. Okay.
So let me ask you something.
Yes.
There, DOG of DCD.
Yes.
What is back on this gaming attire thing? What is the best environment / attire mixed with that environment in gaming? So I'm talking like, do you like the lights on? Do you like the lights off? Like the temperature? What's all good. That mix about? You know what I'm saying?
That's good. That's a good question. That's a good question right there. That's a good question. Okay, so preferably, I want it cold outside. Or if it's summertime, the air has to be cool. The environment has to be cool, no matter what. We have electronics. It has to be a cool environment, right? I need it cold. I prefer to have the lights on, but dimmed at like 1%. I tell Alexa, put the lights on at like 10%, because I want that little movie glow. You know how you get right before the movie comes on? I don't want it completely dark, because man, when you get that eye strain. So I want that little dim light where I can see my LEDs.
Setting the mood.
Yes, right. Yeah. Sitting down, just me and my controller.
Absolutely.
Put your hands on the controller. Right. So, about dim lighting, and I strange enough, even though it's cool, I still prefer to have like a fan on.
I can see that.
I
can get on board with that.
Yeah, like how people like white noise and stuff like that. I like the idea of having a fan on while you're playing. Question is I can no longer play with my headsets covering both my ears. I can't do that anymore. Yeah, that's become an impossibility for me anymore. And I guess it's just this nature of knowing that my wife could call me at any time, or my mom, or whatever. So I kind of got to be attentive, even though everybody's asleep. Fair.
Yeah.
So I need it down. I need everything just in that order. And for me, that's the perfect environment. And I got to have my feet up on the ottoman. I don't mind sitting in my gaming chair. I need my feet on the ottoman, man. And a cold drink, right? Cold drink or something.
Oh, absolutely.
What about you, man? What's your gaming environment and your gaming attire?
Let me riddle you a little something here.
Okay, riddle me this.
Oh, I mean, I guess it won't be an actual riddle, but you've seen the layout of our downstairs.
Oh, I've seen it. It is a palace.
Oh yeah. So when you walk through the door downstairs and then you turn left around the corner where Cody's stuff is, right?
Right.
So in that whole space right there, we all three used to be there. But if you're standing at the stairs, looking at the window, I used to be under this window, right?
Right.
And that was home, right? I like my new setup. It's everything fits, everything's spaced out. I'm very happy with it.
Right.
But my ideal environment and attire mix is an open window during winter. You know, it gets the room super duper cold. You ain't got to worry about the heat.
Right.
I'm not going to be sweating, none of that. And I want sweatpants, I want socks, and I want a nice big old hoodie.
Right.
Shirt on
Right.
or not, doesn't really matter. But a nice big old hoodie. I want that feeling of I need to get warm, if that makes sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
It kind of puts me on edge a little bit in the game without
Right.
even thinking about it.
Right.
But that awesomeness of not being hot, it's that makes all the difference to me. Just not sweating, not being hot, and it keeps your systems cold. And it's just that's where I live. And if it's raining outside, you want to talk about some white noise?
Right.
Oh my,
Yeah.
right? But,
Yeah. Absolutely.
but yeah, I'd say that's probably my ideal, and that's why I was struggling just a little bit on that gloves question, right?
Right.
Because no, I have never gamed in gloves, and no, I have never put on gloves that I would be okay gaming in. You know, I can't even
Right.
think of a brand of gloves that I'd be like, yeah, let's try those. But I will say, when it's that cold environment, my fingers do get cold. And so
Yeah,
I was
they do.
thinking, man,
They do.
it might be nice to have some gloves.
They do. Yeah.
But you know. But yeah, I've never even tried with gloves on.
That's pretty cool though. But yeah, I think that for all of us, I think we can all agree that the cool environment is, definitely the thing that we all would rather have, and it's just something about it. I think, and let's talk about that cool environment too. What is the better season for gaming? I mean,
Yeah,
you think
There-
about that.
yeah, I don't know if I'd label a particular season better than another, because I've had some rough summers.
Right.
Where
Right.
all my friends have been on vacation. I don't have nothing to do, right? And I'm not. I mean, granted, I'd go play basketball by myself or something, or ride my bike around the neighborhood. But there's so many times you can do that,
Right.
and sometimes it was like video games were saving my life those summers. You know what I mean? I mean,
Oh yeah.
metaphorically speaking, obviously, but you know, it made all the difference that summer to have Halo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
But as far as like my favorite season, I'd say it's got to be winter.
Right.
Because you get to open the windows up, or like late fall. Just
Right,
whenever it's
right.
getting cold
And
out.
we're talking about
And it's
release
just-
season too. I mean, like lots of
Yeah,
games get
yeah.
released.
That's very true.
You guys in the stream, you forgive me. I lost my camera for a second, so you're just gonna see the wonderful bucks in the forest, right? And you're gonna hear these charming, sexy voices talking to you. So just stay with us. Stay with us. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Late fall, those are great times for late fall, winter are great times. But here in the Carolinas, we don't get that much of a winter. We don't get chopped up. But when we do get those snowed in 10-inch, 16-inch snow days now, I mean, that's to die for right there. As long
And
as
the
you got
randomness of those, right?
Yes.
It's nice to be in North Carolina because you never know when you're gonna get a 4-day week.
No, you don't.
I'm saying?
You don't. But I mean, you appreciate it if you do. So I mean,
Yeah.
we can take that. Well, cool. I think we've covered that proper
yeah.
gaming time. And ladies, you female gamers, rock on, baby. Burn them bras.
Yeah.
Just keep gaming. We don't care. We love you anyway. It doesn't matter, right? I love you more for gaming than not having the bra on. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm gonna put that out there because
Right,
at
and
the
you
end
know
of the
what?
day,
Shout out! That's interesting that we brought this up. Full Chaos and I have been playing a lot of Rocket League. We always have. Blah blah blah.
Mhm.
But since they brought out the club matches, we have played this club in Rocket League 2 or 3 times. And we're just both or all 4 of us are sitting around the same rank, and we've played them a few times
Wow.
in casual and in ranked, which is pretty crazy to think about considering how many teams there are out there. And it's their club name is just a couple of chicks, and they're solid as hell at Rocket League.
Wow.
So shout out to them. I don't know their gamer tags, but I do know their club. Yeah, if we play them again, I'll try to write it down who they are. But
Absolutely.
it was really cool.
That's pretty cool. Just a couple of chicks. You guys keep up the good work, man. Give these guys a run for their money.
Right?
Please do.
Yeah.
So that moves us on to the next topic, the right time to game, right? What's the right time of the night, or is it day, or what is it? So I'm gonna let you lead on that one.
Oh man, I'm afraid I'm gonna give a very boring answer, or maybe
Give me a break.
answer.
Boring. There's nothing boring about the plant, baby.
It depends on what you're thinking, but for me, it's whatever time you need to.
Okay.
Not whatever time you need to, but or I guess to build off whatever time you need to.
Right.
Whatever time you can dedicate to it. Right?
Right.
In these podcasts, especially in these podcasts, we talk a lot about a work-life balance, work-life and then gaming life balance.
Right.
So really, for me, it's whenever you deem yourself the right time. But for me, we talk, I'm 25, I've got a job, I do, do the whole work thing. But outside of that, it's whenever I need to pick up a controller, to be
Right.
quite honest. If I wake up at 3 in the morning and I can't sleep because me and the Thedogofdevros have a meeting to go to the next day and I can't stop thinking about it, I get up at 3 a.m. and I play until I go to work. It's
Right.
it's whenever you need to.
Right.
Sometimes life, in my opinion, just forces you to play.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you totally. I think that's that is a sufficient answer. I think gaming is not something we schedule in our lives. It's just a thing we do once we've had enough of living for the day, right? And I think that makes the whole world of a difference. I do tend to think after having a family, wife and kids, my best time to game is when no one is home, when I can literally just sit there. And don't get me wrong, I miss everybody when they're not here because I feel kind of like I'm cheating, like I'm having a great time and everybody else is gone,
Yeah.
But, to have that moment of time when you're just by yourself and you're playing your game, that's the right time for me. If I want to get up and go make a sandwich, I want to get up and have a drink or whatever. So a typical good time to game for me is when everybody leaves the house, son goes to school, wife goes to work, mom goes to run her errands. I go to McDonald's, get me a little breakfast, come back to the house. I'm in my shorts, right? I'm in my baseball cap and I'm sitting down and I'm in the grind, right? The problem is you look up at the clock and then it's 3 o'clock and you realize, well, everybody's about to come home. And so does it stop my gaming?
Guys, I only conquered half the galaxy.
Right.
You can't just come back whenever you want.
Exactly.
I need you to call me and check with me that it's cool that you're back.
Right. So that is one of the moments when it's the best time for me to go ahead and get some gaming in. And I mean, I appreciate gaming when it's convenient for me. Most of the times that's when family's going to sleep and I get to stay up as late as I need to finish whatever I want to, right? So that's the right time for me. It's either when no one's home or it's late in the evening.
Yeah, and that's an interesting one too, the late in the evening. A lot of the late night gaming that you do, and I do some late night gaming too, but I mean you stream late night, which is on an entirely different level. But it's very interesting the feeling that you get when you're doing a raid or you're doing a stronghold or whatever, and you just gotta beat it. before you go to sleep.
Right.
And sometimes it might take you till 3 a.m. and you got to get up the next day to go to work. But you know what? You wake up, you feel terrible because you haven't gotten sleep. But you go to work thinking, yeah, but I conquered the galaxy last night.
Right.
I did that, right? You know, like we beat that stronghold. And then you just it for me that sometimes takes the weight of work or the weight of worry off.
Right. I agree with you. Well, you know what's even better than that when you can do that late at night and there are people who you can share that with. So, you know, we talk about the characteristics of people thinking gaming. I mean, you guys are acting like a bunch of kids or whatever the case may be, but you know, you and I both have had those moments where, dude, you won't believe what happened last night. Hey, we finished this game on Legendary or whatever. I've got to tell you about this thing. Well, that's the part that doesn't make you tired, right? So yes, I was up till 3 this morning, but I can't wait to tell you how I did X, X, Y, and Z. You know.
Well, and we've been at work sometimes telling people or telling each other that, and people will stop, be like, "Wait, what are y'all talking about?"
Right, right.
You know?
Right. And you know let's talk about that for a second because the dynamic is both Plan and I work for the same company. We work for a Fortune 500 company, and we've kind of introduced gaming into the mainstream of our company, and our company is seriously pursuing things in esports, and we're not a video game company at all. But the thing that's the most amazing is the amount of people who have come out and have built new relationships with their kids, who see their kids in a different light, who are now a little more permissive of the kids doing something because they look at these two grown adults who have jobs and say, how is it possible for you guys? Y'all have families, y'all have friends, you have this, and you still game. How do you have the time? And it's because we make the time, right? What's the right time for gaming? We make the time for that gaming. That's why, and I think that's what keeps a level of sanity in our daily work. Like most people live at the end of the day to get off to go have a beer, right? I still do, but but I'd love to go home to have a beer after while I'm gaming, right? In space, right? So that's where we live, and because of that, people are starting to understand that our culture, and I say our culture because the community's culture is that gaming is not so harmful that it will it just detaches you from life. I mean, we're tuned in very well to life, but that's the out. And if you hadn't had a chance to go back, look on our Twitch channel, our podcast last Saturday. My wife joined us there, and she said, "Look, everybody's got to have a hobby. Nobody needs to be controlled. Too much of anything isn't good. Yes, but I mean, if I go to work all day, and if I had a rough week, you best believe I'm gonna by the weekend. You might have to look for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But it's what it is, and I I don't think that'll ever change for me. The one thing I do like is now in gaming is I love the streaming. I love to do that. Dude. I love that a lot. So that's
and I can't wait. What'll be the next big thing? Cannot wait.
Yes, absolutely. But at the end of the day, that's what it is. So. Good, we got that tight squared out of the way. What are you going to be gaming going into the next week, man? What are you doing? Are you guys going to be doing some more Division 2?
So, Cody, Pray Then Die, he'll be streaming on Mixer tonight with some Dark Souls 3, I believe. I think he's trying to get me in on that. So I also might be streaming tonight if you're not streaming, Devros.
Well, if I'm not streaming on DCD, you might catch me on the Thedogofdevros. You might catch me there.
But so maybe some Dark Souls 3 tonight. Probably I don't know, probably some more Rocket League throughout the week. I'm sure we'll sprinkle it with some Apex again. Maybe even some Division 2. I don't know yet. Like I said, if I can maybe get some more traffic next time, we'll see how it goes. But I mean, I could be pulling out a brand new game next Saturday. To be honest.
I'd like that. I'd like that, and I'd like everybody in the community to be mindful of the fact that, we are very appreciative of everybody that stops by, takes a look, and we're very appreciative to stop by and take a look at your channel. So reach out to us. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. You can hit us at DATCLICKDOE@gmail.com. We're always looking out to talk and to meet other interesting channels. People like to play things. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for something indie new to play. That's what I've been looking for lately. I had a couple of people stop by. I got to play Planet Base again, which I love. And I heard that sound. That sounded like an Xbox turning on. I heard it.
It was. I'm actually gonna check to see which games I was talking about.
Oh, that's good.
But keep going. You got.
Yeah, no. So Planet Base, I got to play that, and I had a few people stop by. A couple of people who usually catch me on the Thedogofdevros channel, and they were like, "Where you been? We hadn't seen you." I'm like, "You catch me over." You catch me over with the Bucks, man. I said, and that's generally the time I'll only stream on Thedogofdevros if our channels are taken up. But you guys, we got some interesting things coming out for YouTube. We're gonna try to have a little show called DATCLICKDOE Tech It Out, right? So we're gonna talk about some simple tech hacks.
And this will be news to you as well, Devros. But I recently made we'll say, personal purchase of great value, in my opinion. I did inform Congresswoman Rachel about it, but I did purchase a trilogy loot crate of the Lord of the Rings.
Shut up! Are you kidding me?
It's one crate per movie.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so we'll be looking into that fairly soon.
When is this gonna happen? Oh my god! We need to. Is this gonna be live? Are we gonna do this live?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do it.
Oh my goodness!
It is the most exciting loot crate. Like it's the most excited I've ever been for a loot crate, just because I love Lord of the Rings that much. So it's like I said, I got online. Crate.com and was looking at the different loot crates, and then all of a sudden I got to a page and it had a special at the top. It said limited time Lord of the Rings trilogy loot crates.
Wow.
And I just said, well, I've got to click on that.
Right.
So so I think Saturday, if I don't play anything else, if it's gonna be I'll be soloing on stream. It's a game called Inner Space. INNER space, then the word space, SPAC.
Wow.
But it looks very interesting, and it reminded me when I was looking at it. It's on Game Pass.
Okay.
If you don't have Game Pass, get Game Pass. It's the best investment you'll ever make if you got an Xbox. It reminded me of that Absu game, the artwork and the flow.
Yes. Yes.
And it just seemed like a solid game. There is a possibility. Don't quote me on this, but there is a possibility that the squad could be seeing Sea of Thieves next Saturday as well. Like I said, there's a lot of different things that could be going on, but we'll decide when we get there.
Well, and I want to put out there too, we haven't shown PlayStation enough love. So I'm gonna up the game. I'm gonna up the game, and we're gonna be doing some PlayStation games next week. So anybody who knows us, we are full-on gamers. We haven't had the opportunity to do any Oculus games. That's what we're gonna do. But you need a controller for that one. You need somebody to control that.
Well, so here's the dealio with that. I think I've got it worked out to where you can solo Oculus it. When I move here at the end of this month, I'm gonna have an Oculus station at the place that I'm moving into.
Oh my goodness! So do I have to go? I need to buy you a housewarming present, don't I?
Oh,
I need
it's
to get you some
LEDs.
I gotta go in the treasure trove that is the Thedogofdevros and pull out some. I do have some extra sets of smart plugs. I'm just putting it out there.
If you need someone to take those off your
Smart
hands. You let
plugs,
me know.
right? And
That's all I'm saying.
right. So, but yeah, we'll put that out. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, guys, keep a lookout for what's going to be happening with our YouTube channel, because we're going to have those loot box openings. We're going to have a weekly show called Tech It Out, and we're just going to be talking about little tech hacks. You know, we've got some things like some $5 Wi-Fi extenders that work perfectly well in your home.
Oh yeah, it's what you show. Okay,
Right. We're going to show you how to do some tech art on the cheap. You want to make your game room really look something fantastic. We got some tech art we're going to show you. So we've got a couple of episodes out there. We're just waiting to finalize them, get everybody on the team to look at them and approve them. And then we will release those to the public. So look out for that. So if nothing else, man, I'd like to thank DCD Plant, my man, right?
Absolutely.
Just
I'm always here for you,
coming through all the time, and we appreciate everybody who's had an opportunity to stop by, take a quick listen. We have not uploaded a few episodes to the podcast online, so you guys just be patient. We're going to go ahead and get those put up. It's coming, and we'll make it so that we go. I think we have episodes 9, 10, 11 so far to put up there, so keep a lookout for there, guys. And Plant, if it's not about anything else, brother, can you give me some idea what it's about?
You know it's all about that click, though.
I like it, baby. I like it. It's all about that click, though, right?
1000% DCD.
For real, baby. For real. So we're checking out of here, guys. Catch us next week, 6 p.m. Eastern. It's DCD Plant, DCD Thedogofdevros. Peace.